This is the China Code, where the language meets the moment. Today's phrase is 祛魅. 祛魅. You know that feeling when you've wanted something for a long time? A job, a gadget, maybe even a relationship. You romanticize it for months or even years, and then one day you finally get it, only to realize it's not quite what you imagined. In Chinese, there's a word for that specific, quiet moment of realization. 祛魅. Let's break it down. 祛 means to remove or to dispel. 魅 means charm or glamour. Put together, 祛魅 means stripping away the filter and seeing the truth underneath. This word actually traces back to the German sociologist Max Weber. He used it to describe how modern science gradually replaced mystery. In the past, people might have believed the storm was caused by angry gods. Later, we learned it was just physics. That process, replacing magic with explanation, was what Weber called disenchantment. But lately, this word has moved out of the textbooks and onto our phone screens. In China right now, people are applying 祛魅 to something much more personal, a kind of demystification of the modern dream. For example, imagine you've finally entered the big tech giants you've always dreamed about. You've seen the videos, the skyscrapers touching the clouds, the endless free meals, and the cool office culture where everyone seems so free. But then, when you finally get there, you discover it's still a job. Meetings, reports, deadlines. It's not that those good things don't exist. It's just that they aren't the whole story anymore. That's the moment of 祛魅. It doesn't mean the thing becomes bad. It just becomes real. You can see it in many aspects of life. The university you believed would completely transform you, and then you realize it's not the final destination, just the beginning of another long climb. The influencer whose life looks so perfect and effortless on your feed, until you see them filming the same clip over and over again, exhausted. The relationship you idealized, until you discover that love doesn't magically solve everything. But 祛魅 doesn't mean becoming cynical. It's not about believing nothing is meaningful. That's not what we're doing here. In my view, it's about clearing your vision and building a steadier, stronger inner core. When you stop placing others on impossible pedestals, you naturally stop undervaluing yourself. Sometimes the thing we fear most exists only in our imagination. We magnify a small challenge into a mountain, and an ordinary person into an unreachable star. But the moment you actually step forward and do the thing, you realize it's not a mountain, it's just a task. By turning these abstract fears into concrete actions, we realize that most things are only hard until you start them. So when you experience a moment of 祛魅 towards something or someone, it's not a loss of magic. It's a clearing of the fog. Once you stop loving the idea of something, you can finally start navigating the reality of it. So, let me ask you something. What have you experienced a little 祛魅 about recently? I'm genuinely curious to hear your story. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment and a 5-star rating. You can also watch the video version on the CRI Learn Chinese Facebook page. Follow the show for more phrases and stories from today's China. Until next time, this has been the China Code. Another phrase, another window into today's China.